if I must.
Try slashing it!
Okay.
Let's be sure to keep this up.
Strike! Disintegrate! Okay. Over already? I'm getting stronger.
All of the company... Come and get it! Look for Luke.
Okay, I won't lose. Too easy. Azure strike!
Try slashing it!
Azure disintegrate!
You got...
Watch out, everyone! Strike them! Disintegrate! Got him! Azure! Got him! Link charge! Azure! Disintegrate! Yes!
Oh, come on!
Conserve your strength. Healer! Disintegrate! Dual conquest! You okay? Azure! Azure! Link charge! Disintegrate! Disintegrate! Azure!
You can dodge anything, can't you, Jude?
Well, almost.
How do you do that? What's your secret? Can you teach me? Can I learn too? Huh?
Guess your questions are the one thing I can't dodge.
You've gotten stronger.
Alright, so I should explain what's happening. This is RPCS3, which is a PS3 emulator, and this is Xillia 2. You're wondering why I'm emulating this? I actually have my legal copy from 2014. I'm looking at it right now. I actually gave my PS3 to my neighbor because he's been looking for a hobby, and he used to game when he was younger. He's quite a bit older than I am, so I decided to give it to him since I'm not really using it much anymore. I don't have access to it right now. I don't have access to my saves. I could just walk over there and get it back, but I figured since PS3 emulation has been making some pretty big advancements lately that I would go ahead and try this. There's not really a whole lot else on PS3 that I'm particularly interested in emulating because most of those games have been ported to PC. However, as you know, ironically, for as long as Tales has been around, even though it's kind of like one of the youngest ancient JRPG series, I think like Persona is like a little bit younger than Tales. It has terrible accessibility. I have a lot of people coming to my chat. I've been playing a lot of Tales stuff lately between this and Vesperia this month, and then Tales of the Rays I added to my lineup as well. A lot of people have been asking where to start, and it's such a difficult question to answer because there's just so few games available on PC. There's a lot that are Japan only, and then there's a lot even more that are console only like this. So I figured, why not go ahead and try this out and see how it runs. You may have noticed that the frame rate was looking a little bit weird. That's not on your end, it's on the emulator's end. Basically, this game has two different frame rates. It has a 30 FPS mode for cutscenes and fields, and then 60 FPS for menus and battle. And I guess the emulator doesn't know how to differentiate between the two, so you get rapidly fluctuating frame rates on the field, but then in the battle where it matters, everything is fine. The menus are too. 60 FPS menus are actually more desirable than you think because 30 FPS means there's a high chance that inputs can be dropped, and that's not something you want in a menu-based game. Like even in a turn-based game, if the menus are 30 FPS and you're dropping inputs, then that can screw up your whole fight. So the parts that matter, the menus in the battle are 60 FPS, but the field is kind of like just a mess. Sometimes it runs too fast, sometimes it runs too slow. I'm trying to find a good middle ground, but I might actually play through this again. I heard that there's a way to transfer your save from your legal copy, which, like I said, I do. I went ahead and got a rip for this. I might go ahead and do that and just mess around and try to get a hang of the game again, but I might also play through it from scratch again. This game has a really depressing story. It feels like they took some fanfiction.net fanfic from some depressed, like, 13-year-old and, I don't know, gave them a budget and paid them royalties or something. This game is not worth playing for the story, but it is definitely the best LMBS game, so I would like to revisit it. Hopefully I can find a good middle ground with the settings. I definitely had a couple parts of the field where it runs actually worse than the PS3. I'm trying to figure out how I can actually resolve that. When or if I do, I might play this farther. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know what the deal is with this, why I'm playing it on emulator. Like I said, I can go ahead and walk over and get the PS3 right now, but I need to figure out how to transfer the save and things like that. That's probably going to take some time, so maybe later this week I will look into that. Thanks for watching.